So we're back. Enjoying me live with my good friend Michael Sodini, Amigo Imports. So I just noticed I just hit 290 followers on Instagram. And I'm saying on the off air, I'm gonna make a T-shirt with a screenshot of this. That's gonna be my new pickup line.
That's the next level.
Yeah.
That's the next level pickup line.
I'm telling you, that's where it's going, man. It's the future. It's the future, man.
To leave your phone unlocked.
Right? And get one with Twitter. But then again, I'm not certified, so that might. I guess that means nothing.
Got to work on that one.
So what do you got for us in terms of things that go bang?
Okay, my job. All right, yes. I get on here and I screw myself up. I start thinking about other things. But all right, so the newest thing I have, and I have to come on like in a week or two or something like that because I'm actually gonna have real live examples of this. But I'm excited that Grand Power, my Slovakian company, is coming out with their first striker fire gun in the U.S. It's a 15 round. Striker fire, basically has that rotating barrel system, but every Grand Power is known for. I think I've shown it to you in the past, but here it is again.
That's the one that I have. Well, not with that coating, but the black one.
You don't have the coating. Yeah. This is the funny thing with this. Every time I pick like one of these things up, I'm like, oh, it's like a child to me. It's like I have an Argentinian child and a Slovakian child. I love their guns. But like if you look. You can see that rotating barrel action, for people at home. So basically, it's a polymer Striker Fire 9. I'm excited about it. It's got ambidextrous controls. Serrations on the slide. It comes with 4 different back straps for your hand. And it's got the kind of Glock style trigger.
Okay.
Well, let's have the Glock style trigger, not kind of. But it's
I was gonna come out with my own gun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was just gonna be a Glock, and then I was just gonna say it was my gun. I thought about it, but
the CN,
right?
Well,
I mean, I may or may not be coming out with my own custom version of a gun, and it will not be a Glock.
Hey, listen. Everybody's doing it now, right? That's why Rob Pincus has come on board with Avidity.
Yeah. Well, no, Rob Pincus is doing his own there's levels to this. What he's doing is here. What I'm doing is kind of like here, he's coming out with a whole new gun. I'm just making a rendition of something. It's basically like karaoke for firearms with me.
There you go. Yeah. Karaoke for firearms. Nice. Okay, so but it was back to the Grand Power.
Work.
This is it. I have to remind myself. Stay on track. This gun is basically going to retail for about. Our suggested retail is about $575, so you'd probably be able to get it for around $499.
Okay.
Which is a very affordable, polymer striker fire gun with a rotating barrel, which makes it more unique than any of the striker fire guns out there.
Are there any striker fire guns out there that have the rotating barrel system?
No,
there aren't. All the ones that I'm aware of are they're hammer fired.
Yeah. So yeah, we're really excited about that. And like I said, I need to get back on. The other gun that I want to talk about today is we have a 10 millimeter that is out of nowhere is just taking off. There's a big 10 millimeter craze, I guess, that's happening right now. But Grand Power has.
I keep a 10 millimeter on my desk in my office.
Okay.
I don't know why. I just do. There's no rhyme or reason why it's a 10 millimeter. I could easily just put a 9 there, but I decided to put the 10 millimeter. But back to your job.
Well, no, that's I'm actually fascinated by it. What do you like about the 10 millimeter? Like, what are the things?
I've fallen to the hype of the stopping power component of it. So I know better in terms of I have a pretty general understanding of firearm stopping power, so to speak, theoretically speaking, and I understand the limitations of inherently all pistol calibers. However, there's a certain fascination and fun and pleasure I derive out of completely engaging in the nonsensical discussions about 10 millimeter being the round of God and, being able to stop a polar bear, things of that nature. I like the idea of that, so I just allow myself to live in it a little bit, even though I know some of it is overblown. So that's my whole thing. It's kind of like, and then, somebody asked me, and they're like, Colion Noir, do you have a 10 millimeter? When I say no, then I'm a fraud. So, I have to have a 10 millimeter.
All right, that makes sense. It's funny. I always get into the stopping power debate with people, and I remember when I first got into the industry. This was like in 2006 or 2005, and I was at a gun show, and this girl had picked up the Bursa Thunder 380, and she was like, "This is awesome. I love this gun. I want this gun." And her boyfriend literally just comes up and gun blocks her. No, and it's just literally like, "I would never let you shoot that. It's a 380," and I was like, wow, like he's like, it doesn't have the stopping power. And I said, have you ever been shot with a 380? I was thinking he was gonna say no, and he literally goes, yeah, I've been shot with one actually. Really? I go, what happened? He goes, oh, I went down. I was like, what? What are you talking about then? Nobody wants to get shot, period. It's like I love the stopping power. It's like, what are you doing with that gun? Go hunting polar bears or werewolves? You know,
I would have looked at her and said, "Date better."
Yeah, absolutely. That's a missed opportunity there. But it blew my mind because his honesty is what blew my mind.
He said, "Yeah, I went down. Yo, this 380 doesn't have to stop him." It's kind of literally like the Dave Chappelle skit with what's his face.
Rick James.
Rick James. He was like, yeah, I remember putting my feet on this couch. Yeah, I remember putting the 380 doesn't have any stopping power. Yeah, I remember being shot with a 380 and I actually went down with the stopping power. It's kind of like, what? Like, yeah. But hey.
It's confusing.
Yeah, it is. But it is the world we live in, right?
Yeah, no doubt. But okay, so this 10 millimeter basically is it's a 14 shot. Okay. So basically you get 15. Because it's a larger caliber, right? The rotating barrel definitely comes into play with helping with muzzle flip and recoil. It's got a decocker on it. That's one of the benefits. And our suggested retail is $820, so you see them out there for I'd say like $750.
Gotcha.
Around.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it's a very competitive price. It's one of the least expensive 10 millimeters out there. That has that style. So excited about that gun too. And I will, like I said, I got to get back on here soon in the near future because I'm going to have that Q100 in hand probably by next week. And, I'll be able to show these actual guns. You can see them in this, environment.
Yeah, actually show us the fake guns that you import.
Exactly.
Right now everybody's like, wait, he does what? I don't see any guns. Where are they?
I'm like, listen, I have a blue gun here. This is the problem when you work out at home in your office in New Jersey.
But we are out of time, man. It's always a pleasure, man. I always have a blast when you're on the show. But so when you actually get those imaginary guns in hand, please come back on the show and show us, and so we can let the world know that you actually do a job.
Yes, we'll actually try to talk about guns.
Yeah, we'll actually talk about guns this time. Yeah, that's new.
I need to talk about guns.
Right now. Nah, man, but thanks, man. Really appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, all right.
And burn those pictures.
They're gone. Take care.
Take care, man. All right. All right. That's going to be it for another episode of Seeing Live. Be sure to join us again tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern on NRA TV. I'm Colion Noir, and I'm out.